Hey, so this is going to be a really short video. I wanted to talk about something that I was going to talk about in a discussion session. I guess I've only done 2 so far. Been wanting to do more, but life happens and I just have so many things that I want to do and I will get to them. But for now, I'm jumping back into, I guess, trying to talk about something that I feel like many of us can relate to. And obviously, again, as always, I am no professional. I always just kind of have these questions for myself and I reflect on them and I Google some answers, but I feel like a lot of the times the answers to our questions in life can't be answered right away. You kind of just have to go through it and find out what works for you. And so today I just wanted to talk about how do we cope with changes in life. And I feel like I've talked about this maybe in previous videos about how I used to kind of dislike change. I feel like I'm one to be really comfortable with having like a stable and just like knowing that I am planned, that things are gonna be okay because I've prepared well for them. So I used to not be one to like change. But of course, I've learned that changes can be a good thing, a very good thing, and acknowledging change and how change is inevitable was really important because it helped me realize that a lot of the times they're pivots, transitions, and most of these changes in our physical environments or tangible changes cause a lot of emotional inner changes as well, and obviously that can bring stress, negative emotions, because you're stepping into the unknown. You are taking risks and they can be scary, but they can also be exciting and new. I've also noticed how we gotta check our thought patterns because we have to acknowledge how not everything is under our control, but then what can we control? Are we rational enough? And as we go through these changes and go through these emotional waves, it is up to us to kind of nudge ourselves in the direction that we want to go, nudging our thinking towards resilience and training that grit and that patience to get through this, telling yourself you can get through this no matter how hard. And we gotta do more reflecting instead of reacting, because when you reflect and sit through your thoughts, what are your priorities? What can you do? What should you do? Like, these things are really, well, they're not actually tangible, but they are things that you can ground yourself in, because then it doesn't lead to thoughts that are like more negative. And seek support. Vent, because we all need that. You can vent and you can definitely seek support from your friends. Have them ground you, but also to a point you have to realize that you are your own dictator of your life. Of course, there are things out of your control, but there are so many things that you can do, and you have to kind of pull the power back to yourself and hone in your energy to focus that energy onto trying to do something about what you're facing. Last but not least, we gotta take a step back sometimes and just slow down, take a break, take a breath, and be present, because even through those changes, those ups and downs, life is still happening. It's still all part of life, part of the ride. So you just gotta try to live it. And when time passes by, you'll realize looking back that, oh, I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I pushed through. I'm glad I didn't just sit there and wallow in my emotions. At least that's what I've learned. Okay, so that was short, but that's kind of it. I obviously had notes again. This was kind of what I had prepared for the discussion. had some questions that I wanted to ask people, and obviously I wanted to hear how other people cope with change. But I might still do that, maybe just coming month. I have so many things that I am planning right now. My mind is full of stuff, but I'm excited, and I'll definitely be sharing more. Until then, have a great rest of your day or night, and stay well, stay safe, healthy, happy, take care of yourself, and live and love as much as you can every day.